Hi, everybody. Hola, ¿cómo está? How's it going? Hello, it's me again. Pretty early for me, as anybody that knows me knows. This is psychotically early for me. But, today's a busy day. Michael Mullins, how's it going? Today's going to be a busy day. I've got this. It's half a box of wheat right there. Half a box of halves. I've got bonuses marked on it. Miss Carter, how's it going? Then I have my blood draw today. I also have to pick up the other half a box today, which means I have to go through these. I'm awake very early, and I don't know what to think about that, honestly. My arm hurts, but that's how it goes until I get that surgery done. Oh, soda, good for the soul. But anyways, I'm going to give it until about 5 to 10 minutes in, and then I'm going to start pulling rolls and opening them for me. SJ, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. In Bill J's room. I didn't even look to see who was on. I just woke up a few minutes ago, got dressed, decided I needed to get this going because, like I said, I have to use this $250 to buy the other half a box, and my bank is it's a small bank, and they don't like it when I leave any coin behind that I've ordered, but they're really cool, and they'll let me do it if I have to. At Denny's, nice. Actually, that does sound yummy. Some nice eggs and ham, a couple pancakes. Ooh. But yeah, that's how my day's gonna go. I'm gonna be the latest I will be on here is 1 o'clock because that's about when I want to leave for town. Lucky, how's it going? I'll go in and get my blood drawn. I do that first. It's kind of, I have this routine. I go into town. I actually stop at a convenience station, my favorite one. I get a soda, a fountain soda. Then I bounce up to the lab and say hi to the gals, and they get they take my blood so I can test my INR for my warfarin level. What? AU Rebel? Seriously? Hey, haha. That's sad. I mean, Lucky, do you know what happened? On Monday? Damn. Ah. Heart attack. Man. Those things will get you every time. Well, not every time. That sucks. Well, I mean, I know it's not like necessarily saying it to them, but if any of his family or friends watch this, condolences. It sucks. We lost a valuable member of our community Monday. That's very sad. But honestly, I mean, at my age at this point, it's not unexpected. I mean, hell, yeah, Kenny could pop on here one day and say, yep, he finally had a stroke that he couldn't walk off. Nice, Lucky. I can't exactly do that right now, but if I can get, I don't know, we'll see. I got to get certain things straightened out. That's it, Victoria. I mean, I honestly, truly believe I'm on bonus. I'm on bonus minutes now. This is all bonus time. I have literally died a couple times. I've walked away from strokes that should have killed me. I have walked off all kinds of neat stuff. So hell, at this point, I feel like it's pushing my luck. Yeah, he was. He was awesome. Nice. Yeah, because this is Thursday. This is Thursday, so I'll probably, I mean, I haven't really had the money to donate, but what I'll do is I'll probably go on and donate a little bit at EVG's. Check this out. Dragonfly got trapped in a jar. He can't figure out how to get out. Poor guy. And yes, I just let him go. Yeah, I appreciate that, haha. It's either lucky or a curse. But that's cool. I'll because I try to never miss EVGs. I mean, a couple weeks ago, I had an excuse. All right, we're at 8 minutes. I haven't had any PayPals yet, so I'm going to randomly pull a roll. And start burning them. First Buffalo bonus gone from the box. Let's see what we get here. Whoa. Because this is a hangout and kind of, chill out type of thing, but hey, Lucky, get under cover. Take care. Yeah, take care of you and yours. All right, I don't see any silver. I don't hear any magic coins. Uh-oh. I do, however, need to have my camera up. Because I ain't screwing around anymore. There's certain things I'm looking for on almost everyone. Certain years, actually. And if I think I see something funky looking, I'll check it out. But I love having this scope because that thing found so many cool errors for me. the other day. And there's so many different things that I've learned I have to look at anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 1 second, guys. Ron F. No, I just started. So, hold on. What happened? Oh, okay, come on. There we go. All right. Anyway, so what else is new for people? Anybody have any cool plans today? Chilling out? What's the good word? And then got to run, Mama Lou. Thank you, thank you. How's it going? Working and on a break. Nice. Well, thank you for stopping in. Absolutely. Got ourselves a... Everyone's running, yeah. Running. I have learned that I patiently go everywhere I go anymore. No rushing anymore for me. Yeah, it is early, but I got to get rid of this. I got to burn this half a box because I have to pick up the other half of the box today. My bank is working with me on that. So I actually got to, I'm going to have to, well, I leave at about 1 o'clock. I go in, like I was saying, I get my blood drawn. Once I get my blood draw done, I will go pick up the rest of this, turn it all in, pick the rest of it. Well, wait. I will double check the PayPal. All right. Especially since the next roll has a V nickel on it. Well, and we've earned a V nickel. It was a 1901 V nickel. Awesome. Thank you, Mama Lou. Take care. Ron F. You take care too, everybody. I will see you around and around. All right, here we go. And we've got no silver. And Kenny and I are working on getting new banks too, so that we can have a different varieties of halves, because these two banks are really disappointing, honestly. Been very frustrating working with these guys because there's just not been very much silver. And I mean, I like finding errors and I like finding varieties, but I happen to know that most of you are only interested in the silver. I mean, the hunt is fun and everything like that, but most people that are donating are just they're looking for silver. And I mean, I get that. Wowzers. A 99 Philly without a die crack. That's an odd one. $1973, nice. Did a Denver or a Philly? Do you remember? Seeing like these, I absolutely have to look at now because, and it's not just Philadelphia that I look at; it's the Denver as well for 1991, because that's where I found that that DDO with the doubling on the ear. Denver, nice. And the crazy part is there is no listing for a DDO in the Denvers at all in the 90s. Where did you find the doubling? On the words $50. Okay. Duh. Uh-oh. Jenny managed to get herself in trouble. See, I'm looking at a 73 Denver right now. Kind of interesting. I mean, if this one's doubled, it's super light. If it's anything, it's machine doubling on this one. Oh no. The little Jenny got in trouble. She's been rejecting the potty training quite heavily. All right. See, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and throw one underneath there. All right. Give me just a second. All right, I'll be right back, folks. One moment. There we go. Now we can't hear the little one getting in trouble. All right. Ah, sadness. The sadness. I thought I had a decent one there. But nay. Once I throw it under the scope, the FG is definitely there. All right. That is rule number 2. Gone. Actually, other than that was the 1906 B nickel that I threw in there. Oh, wowie. Well, burning another buffalo roll. Although, let me go look at PayPal because what just happened? Okay, there we go. That was kind of spooky. My computer twitched on me. All right, going to check PayPal. And since there's 2 people watching and 2 thumbs up, I'm assuming I don't have a PayPal yet. Yep. That's all good. Buffalo bonus roll number 2 getting burned. Why gold? Still closed. Wow. That sucks. But honestly, and welcome to the stream, of course. But honestly, here's the thing. I don't remember if it was you or somebody else that told me that Imperial Beach is no, you don't need a fishing license either. Nice. Did you find anything cool? Because obviously you went detecting, right? I always went out at low tide-ish too, but that was for fishing. All right. So here we go. Buffalo bonus. Going to a nobody. No silver. No magic. Now, did I show you guys? I found a I have a quarter that is one of the state quarters from '99, but it's not clad, but it's not silver either. I can't tell what it is, but you can tell it's definitely not clad. Ah. Wow. Man, this one looks like Kennedy mouthed off somebody and they popped him in his throat. Kind of funny. Cool, White Gold, or Silver Smokestacks. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. How have you been? I know I've been MIA for a while here. I've just been trying to rest, recover, and recuperate. Y'all know what I mean? I mean, I'm kind of really laissez-faire about it, but I mean, 2 surgeries in 3 days is kind of much for anybody's body, including mine. I might be an alien and I might be a bad badass alien, but I still have my limits as well. So I've been informed. Not only have I been informed, but now I see, okay, that is definitely machine doubling. Wowzers. And no, I'm not doing the OBS again for a minute because honestly, folks, it takes up too much memory and it takes up too much CPU. And with this computer, I am better off just running it this way because at least I can, I mean, I'm not lagging. I'm not all herky jerky. You guys can hear me. You can see me. That last time I tried the OBS and tried to make it work really well, it just, at a certain point, it dropped the stream because it was too much for my computer. But, you know, I mean, that is what it is. Not too bad. I have a computer downstairs I'll probably consider doing something with. Maybe. I say probably, but I mean maybe. Because, honestly, it's setting up a computer anymore and doing that type of stuff is the type of stuff that causes me to have strokes. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, Victoria. If I could get it to where I didn't have the lagging problems and I was still able to show you guys both, I mean, I personally would really enjoy that because, I mean, it's one thing for me to be sitting here scoping stuff and perhaps get all excited. Oh my goodness, guys, you never guess what I found and blah, 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 because it's really just blah, blah, blah at that point. Like this. That is some serious machine doubling. See, yeah, and that's my thing. I want to be able to share, especially when I'm searching for somebody, you know what I mean? Okay, now I'm curious because this one might actually be a double die. Nope. Now, you know what? That one goes in the inspection pile for later. What year is that? That one there is a 1983 Philly that I was looking at. How can I tell the difference between machine doubling and a true double die? I can't always. That's why I put this one aside for right now. But usually, for instance, the whole coin on a machine doubling, it's going to be almost everywhere. Whereas, because that's the die basically hit twice and moved in the middle of it. Now, a true double die is the die itself is doubled. So when it stamps it, it stamps it, and the doubling is in the die. That I see, and that's the way Shay explained it. I've heard other people explain it a couple other different ways. I don't honestly know. Like 100%. That's why I put things to the side. Hi, my love. Wait a second, guys. Somebody looking at the house kitty corner to us. Everybody stops to look at that house and they think it's just adorable and it's awesome. And what they don't realize is it's not for sale. Well, let me rephrase that. The guy who owns it doesn't intend on selling it. Now, if somebody was to pop off with some ridiculous offer for him, he would definitely come off of it. But yeah, he lives seriously. It's kitty corner to me, normal streets, normal street width, block size-ish type of stuff, right? However, his house has no power, no water. It's haul your own and water, and it is it's haul your own water and solar power. And it's funny because being in such close proximity to now that looks interesting. But being in such close proximity to all these other houses that have power, they have power, they have, water run to them. And then right there, 100 feet away, they don't have power or water. But on the flip side of that, you go, the block right across from me is completely empty, and it doesn't have water or power either. Sorry. Trying to keep an eye on this. I tend to watch his house for him. Okay. Fourth roll. Oop, not a bonus. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and check my PayPal. Un momento, por favor. All right. Roll number 4. A well? No, you wouldn't want a well out here, Mom. You're going, I mean, you'd pay almost as much for the well as you would pay for the property. That aquifer is way down there. Like I said, it's all your own. You go and you buy it up at the store for 2 cents a gallon. Put it into a big several hundred gallon tank, and you, no silver, some nice ones though. And you run your house off of that tank. Okay, Mom. You're right. Just curious, how deep was the well in, Daniel? Because I honestly know of only one set of wells that's been drilled out here. And the only reason he did it is because he is massively rich, and he just wanted to pump the water out of the aquifer because he was Where do we get our water? We buy it from Truxton Canyon Water Company, who has pipes in the ground. And then there's the one guy who is just epically rich who drilled some wells, but he drilled wells so that he could pick a fight with the county specifically. And that guy is way, way too rich. But we all get it from Truxton Canyon Water Company. That's when I say that there's no water across the street either. That's what I mean. Anyways. Yeah, it is definitely not really not doable to have a well here. Uh-oh. Silver Finder, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I just found an 81 filly that might have a nice DDR. I'll have to inspect it and look at the, what I'm going to have to do is look it up on Variety Vista and see if it's an actual valid recognized doubling or if it is just a machine double, because a lot of times yeah, wow, that's crazy when these things get these polish lines like that. Yeah, what's wrong with the Subi, Mom? Subarus are expensive. Very, very expensive to fix, to drive. In God we rust. Oh. Well. That will happen. Happens to motorcycles pretty often. Gotcha. Sounds exciting. Mike Wolf, how's it going, buddy? What are you up to today? I'm just trying to burn through this half a box because I got to go get the other half a box this afternoon. When I run into town, I've got to get my blood drawn and pick up the other half of this. What do you mean the blade stopped working? Did it stop turning? So many different variables and so many different ways that stopped working can be taken, see? Stopped turning, but the engine still turns? The engine still runs? If that's the case, you probably threw a belt on the deck. Either broke or threw the belt. Pretty cheap fix, no big deal. But it's still a pain in the ass nonetheless. But yeah, it's not that hard. As long as you're aware it's a possibility. Oh, no. And Mike, I warned you about those homemade blue bowls, right? I remember giving you a heads up that, remember I told you mine, it worked, but it worked exactly opposite from how it was supposed to in theory, which was very frustrating. But it happens. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even mess with the push mower. But then again, honestly, that's why I don't have grass on my property. I don't enjoy mowing lawns. In fact, I personally think it's a bunch of BS. I don't do grass. Okay, so it's not like it's a push mower. It's actually a self-propelled push mower. All right. Almost done with this one, and I will look at PayPal again. Ooh, that almost looks like an RPM. Machine doubling on trust. See, it almost seems to me like they've changed the rules from the older stuff to this newer stuff on what's doubling and what's machine doubling. Because if you look at, holy jeez. I mean, okay, like on this one, 73D on the reverse. That looks like serious DDR. And it might be machine doubling, but it's bold enough on so many letters that I think it's not. And being a 73, the rules were different back then. So, all right, time to check PayPal. But unfortunately, it seems like everybody's as broke as we are. Yep. Okay. $4? Okay. Yeah, I agree. We can go down to $4. Hell yeah. Why not? We're down to 21 rolls left. I hear you, Victoria. That's the same boat a lot of people are in. No worries. I appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out while I'm just burning through these. Like I said, I have to pick up the other half of this box today. Had the flow too high? Yeah, you know what? With those blue balls, that is definitely for real. You got to watch your flow rate. Too high and you're blowing it out. Too low and you're not even moving your material. I don't know. I stopped messing with my blue bowl when it wouldn't work properly. It's a homemade one. It's kind of goofy. I actually have two different designs. Neither one works quite perfectly. So, I mean, to be completely honest, rather than keep screwing with the blue bowl, we went ahead and just $35 on some vortex matting. Now I have vortex matting that I can put in my sluice. We run that. Okay, Victoria, it's a bowl that it's actually like a bundt cake pan where you've got the hole in the center. Well, it's a bowl without the weird edges. It's a smooth bowl with a cone and a hole in the center, and you have water circulating into it, right? Spinning around and around and around, and it uses centrifugal force and water flow to pull your light material up and over the edge of that little cone in the inside. And it all depends on your water flow and your particle size. Like I said, I decided to go with the vortex matting. Now we just run the vortex matting. It pulls out all the fine stuff. We tap that out and then you just pan it, and it's no big deal. Now you can buy a blue ball setup for, I don't know, I haven't looked at a price in forever, but they make them. It's for separating the gold from the finer materials, Mom, or from the lighter materials. In theory, you can work one so accurately that you can lift all the light stuff out, and then you can actually separate out the gold from the black sands and only have the black sand, or only have the gold left in the bottom of the thing. All right, no silver. Doesn't even look like any good ones here. definitely no good hedges. But and I think I'm going to stop screwing around and looking so close for the errors, depending on the years. My Lego setup, I still have it. It's just tiny. You can't run much dirt through a Lego sluice that's 4 inches wide. But it's a novelty, for sure and certain. Actually, I find it funny just to tell people that I made it, because nobody expects somebody to make a gold sluice out of a Lego setup. Hell, I didn't even expect it when I first did it. I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. And it turned out to be an excellent, excellent idea. Again, it just runs, you have to run the material super slow. And I mean, if you're playing around and it's just for fun, that's one thing. But when you're trying to actually make something like that pay bills, yeah, a Lego sluice is fun, but yeah. Okay. Double check it to PayPal. How many people we got in here? 5 and 5 likes. That's not bad. Cool, cool. But at this point, new rule. If anybody wants to stop me from opening them and donate, let me know in chat. Okay? Because I'm not even screwing around now. I've been at this an hour. I want to leave with the next half hour. That clock cannot be right. Yeah, actually, I want to leave in about 20 minutes or so. So I got to burn these rolls as quickly as possible. No silver. Seem like at this point, I'm just looking for, if it's an obvious something cool. Ow. Like that. His ear looks funny. My mouse. Yeah. Honestly, Victoria, the test isn't that. I mean, I have this test run twice a week. So the cool part is what they've done to the lab. They've made it a lot easier for them to transport it to where it needs to be. And whereas I used to have to be in there at least an hour early in order for the results to get to my doc, now there's no worries. I can go in and get my blood draw done, and 20 minutes later my doctor has the results, because they put everything on a vacuum system now, and they can just shoot it over to the primary lab. Sorry, that was kind of loud. It is, Victoria. It's a royal pain in the keister, but it is what it is. Hi there. Nice diaper. Go now. Nope, she got in trouble. She's well on her way to potty training, and the problem is she's thrown some resistance and pottying in her panties on purpose instead of going. We all know she knows when to potty. She's proved it to us. So at this point, she's just, it's almost like a rebellion type of thing on us. And to her mom, and well, you know, so if she lands herself in a diaper, she's not allowed to come up and hang out and play with coins. Three. Just turned 3. And she's actually doing really good. I mean, it's just this little rebellion thing as far as the potty training goes is not gonna go as well as she thinks it is. We'll see in Victoria, you know, I mean, it's a pain in the butt. Like we get back to that one. It's definitely a pain in the butt. But it has at this point saved my life enough times that we don't question it. It is what it is. It keeps me from dying. I appreciate that. That is definitely true. They were all very different. Oh, man. Totally thought I had a no FG. They're definitely FG. Next roll. Owie. No silver, but some pretty ones. Right. I mean, I'm going to pull. For instance, if I find die cracks, I'll pull them and stuff, but I'm also kind of on the fence about, I mean, I'm going to use some of the die cracks as giveaways, but I mean, honestly, half of everybody's not really all that interested in the errors and stuff like I am. So, I mean, it's honestly going to be a matter of I might actually end up sending some of these die cracks just back into circulation. I haven't decided yet because I'm sitting on way too many dollars worth of them. Way too many. Okay. Crazy part is this box is not giving up the die cracks like previous boxes. Okay. Next roll. I've only pulled the 2 Buffalo bonuses so far. No silver there. No. How strange. 98 filly that actually had a normal. Yeah, but then, you know, I can just go ahead and throw it back in the mix. Yeah, no, I don't give myself the buffalo. Now, however, if I pull that merc dime, or if I pull the 40%er or the 90, might have to consider it. No, I don't. I mean, there's so many buffaloes here. Okay. Mia, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I am burning through wolves like a madman trying to get them to where, because I have to leave in about 20 to 30 minutes to go to town and turn them all in. I'm doing all right. Silver. And guys, please forgive me. I am finally a decent die crack. Now, keep it around and play with it, Mike. That's another patience thing, honestly. But that's the other reason why I bailed on it, because honestly, it's faster to sluice it, and yeah, sluice it and pan it way faster. Oh, run away. Yeah, now I know why I tried to run away. 98p die crack. And I've been tossing around different ideas for like these die cracks. Maybe bundle them and try to eBay them, something like that. 4 times. Gotcha. Now I'm kind of intrigued, Mike. I want to know what 30 that was. Because if it's given yourself that many problems, I don't think I'd mind testing myself on it. Popcorn, what? Oh, God. Jenny, huh? Oh, popcorn. She is the cutest kid, let me tell you. Kenai. Which Kenai bag? had to be like the Black Sand Challenge or some shit, right? Crap stuff. My bad. My bad. No silver. Love you, honey. Okay, here we go. All right. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did finally pick up the gotcha. So it's kind of a various mismatch hodgepodge situation. I've only got to play with Keen Eye Gold once. I got the Peninsula Pay. I won it from Dylan. And that stuff was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought so. It's a 98p. It had to have a die crack. But that stuff was pretty fun, honestly. Very enjoyable. Now it's kicking out the die cracks. Here we go. Okay. Keen Eye and AU. Nice. All right. Oh, okay. No bonus rolls on this one. So most of the bonuses are actually still in it. How did I make all the bonuses on that end? That's kind of a bummer. All right. Nothing there. Here we go. Ah, 2001 die crack. Gotta love those. I can't believe it's been this long. I mean, I've gone a minute without finding an OFG. 1 minute, a couple days. I'm generally pretty good about pulling one of those a week. NIFC. You guys are going to laugh at this one. All right. Down to 2003 Denver NIFC. So I'm going to give it a quick ogle. I'm ogling it. Oogle. Ear looks normal. Eye looks normal. A sandbag from Alabama. Well, due to the fact that there's like shite for gold in Alabama, I'm thinking I'd pick any other Home Depot bag. Gab Zero, how's it going, kiddo? What are you up to today? All right. Now, check this out. See this 2003? Seriously, this is what I do with my NIFCs now. They go back. Oh, the final Buffalo is gone. Oh, that's right. You said your AC was out. We don't use AC. We do have swamp cooler. Well, there's some pretty ones in here, but no silver. Huh. Okay. Here we go. What else is in here? You go back down to Grandma now. You have a diaper on. You're not allowed in here. Go. No, you have a diaper on. She's in trouble again. Poor kiddo. Poor little goofball. Oh, bummer. I thought I found a no F. Nope, nope. Didn't happen. All right. Burning, burning, burning. Burn these rolling, burning. Keep them burning. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, Mom. Watch for rocks. You found black sand in them? Nice. All right. I am abandoning the 90%er now. That's actually not a bad thing because I'm down. I'm out of 64s, so all my 90%ers at this point are Benjis or Walkers. Now people are probably like, well, why didn't you tell us that before? All right, here we go. Tell you what, I do love this scope though. This is completely changed everything in how I go about looking at coins. And while, yes, I should probably look a little bit closer, like I said, I would be looking closer right now. It's just the fact that I have got to be in town probably soon. Yeah, like I'm supposed to be leaving sometime in the next half hour in order to do every timeline that I want to. So next one's not a bonus roll. Okay, how many people do we have in here at this point? I can't see, honestly. And I appreciate y'all hanging out and being here. Thank you very much. All right. Nothing. You see 5? I missed something there. 98 Denver. Oh, 5-4. Okay, yeah, duh. I asked a question. I caught up with myself again. Thank you, sir. See, and I have that problem. I'll ask a question or say something, and then by the time the lag on the chat comes up, I've already pretty much forgotten what the hell I said. Gotta love infarctions. Right. Whoa. $50. All right, with no doubling. Mike, I would. Oh, goodness. Cowboys. You best be talking about the University of Wyoming Cowboys. I got you back on that one. If you're talking UW, go Cowboys. If you're talking NFL, I don't think so. The San Diego Chargers win all. And due to the fact that they don't exist anymore, NFL doesn't exist. You guys hear Jenny in the background there? She's a little goofball. Mike, I would love to, honestly. I mean, I would love to just be able to send you some. I'm just not in that financial position right now. Yeah, things are kind of complicated at this point in my world. Them stalling off my disability like they have been. 1903 V-nickel was the bonus on this roll. Oh, I know. I mean, people can say they've been in how many cities, but tell you what, they've been in the same damn city for the last 40 years. So they were in San Diego from the time I was born till they betrayed me a few years ago. And that's seriously how I feel. It was a betrayal. I know it's not the team's fault. It's the owners and crap, but I never went to see a football game with Grandpa, but we definitely went. We used to go see. Oh, nice! That one runs up into that neck. We used to go watch Padres games down at Jack Murphy Stadium. All right, later, Victoria. Take care. Actually, I don't know. I think I might actually have something for you. And oh, look, 2005 Denver. No, I'm not pulling it. It goes back. I actually had to go through all of our stuff recently just to try to cover some bills, and I had to throw all of our NIFCs back for survival's sake. Hoarding cool stuff is fun and it's fine and all, if you can afford it. Man, I swear this is an 83 Philly that was a proof at one point. It's got some crazy lines. Wow. Gotcha. No worries. 1930 or 1983 Philly, possible DDR. Next roll. Nothing in the reject tray. Oh, burning a merc dime. Yesterday, I watched a lady who was using Coinstar, and it rejected one of her coins. And she reached down and she goes to put it back into her little pocketbook. And I was like, ma'am, if that's a foreign coin, I'll be happy to buy it from you. And she goes, well, it's not foreign, but she goes, here, if you want it, you can have it. And she hands me a 1969 $half. Was cool as hell. Made me wish I had had a few. It had actually been carrying some of my 2019 quarters that I like to give out. Yeah, I thought so. I totally wished I'd had those 2019s on me to hook her up. She's a really nice lady. All right. No bonus on this one. I have 7 rolls left if anybody wants to get in on them. Obviously, I haven't found any silver yet, but there's a couple bonuses still. I found a couple cool errors. I'm honestly, guys, I'm getting ready to go to nickels and pennies until I can get the money saved up to go to a bigger city and get different boxes, because getting these boxes here locally is just not working out for us. And I mean working out for all of us. I pulled out a lot of NIFCs. I pulled out a lot of error coins, but since nobody wants the errors, I understand nobody wanting the NIFCs. That part's just killing us. I'd rather have silver than any of the errors at this point. A football shirt. No, I'm not. It says, amazing grandpa, play hard, nap hard. Roar. No, I'm not a football fan anymore. Seven safety deposit boxes. Wow. Marino. No. Yeah, we ran into a lady yesterday that has some nickels and a few other things, books, that penny books that her husband, who just recently passed, had. And trying to figure out how much they're worth so that I can like make sure she's taken care of, because she's a nice lady. She doesn't know what they're worth. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head what they're worth. And her husband was quite honorable man, Vietnam vet. So I definitely want to help take care of his old lady now that he's gone, and make sure that whatever I do purchase from her, she gets a good deal. So we gotta get a hold of her sometime here soon. Okay. No bonus on this one. We got some wind howling today. That's for damn sure. All right. That was crazy. That was a super clean looking 76. I like the bicentennials. Unfortunately, I can't collect them anymore either. I did dump a whole bunch of them. Covered bills. I think I had too many anyways. Kind of excessive. I was kind of hoarding all of them. It'll slow up your black sand. I mean, are you trying to separate black sands out from the gold, or are you trying to float the gold off the black sands? I mean, one of my designs did that. It actually literally blew the gold out and left most of everything else. And I'm still not sure how I did that. All right, what time is it? Oh my goodness, I'm pushing it here. But I cannot even consider not going through them. That would make my head hurt. Oh, bummer. There's the FG. But I toast these, and that will allow me to have a box for tomorrow. Well, not a full box, unfortunately, but I'll have half a box for tomorrow. Gotcha. Well, see, and Mike, that's the thing. The Blue Bowl theoretically should just, that by design, it should do that. But again, mine are all homemade, and I'm kind of thinking at some point I wouldn't mind getting an actual Blue Bowl. Just to see what the actual difference is between mine and theirs. Because I am really curious. Here looks good. And God, we rust is decent. Nose and eye looks good. See, and remember the shape, the angle of the center cone, okay? The angle of that, if it's too steep, you're going to run into problems there. That was, I noticed that. Because if you look in an actual Blue Bowl, the angle of the internal cone is a lower angle. Shallower angle than the Angel Food cake pans that I've been using. I think that contributed to some of my problems as well. Because I think the angle of that cone makes a big difference on how hard or easy it is for certain things to slide up it. Because honestly, the theory is your gold should be staying, and at one point you should be able to pull the black sands out from the gold, right? But let's say we're just doing the gold or the light stuff first. You should be able to float all that off, and your black sands and gold are down at the bottom. But that stuff should just go. See, I don't know. I would have to do more research. I gave up on the Blue Bowl idea a while back because it just wasn't working, and I was burning a lot of time and a lot of time and effort on something that I felt was not going to pay out eventually. Okay, here we go. I've only got a couple rolls left, folks, and then I'm bouncing out. Must go see how I'm going to die today. Okay. I know, see, Mike, me too. I went through, yeah, I mean, countless on how to build them, okay, hold on, I'll be right back. How to build them, how to run them, yeah, all of it. All right. I was feeling a wee bit parched. So, when I feel parched, I take me favorite soda and I place it in me koozie by Kenny. That way it stays nice and cold for me. Very nice. Very cool, dude. All right, last one. last two, I should say. It's been making me feel bad. I used to be able to donate to different channels and have fun and get, you know, people sending me coins and stuff, and I just have not. Either haven't had the time to be over there, or when I have had the time to be on other people's channels, I just haven't had the money. And part of what I get from today or tomorrow is going to be going into finishing off shipping, get everything out, and then I can start figuring on stuff again. Yeah, well, I tell you what, he didn't technically say what she thought he said, but the implication was there. And while he was probably joking, yeah, that's not wise. I mean, because she spent a shit ton of time sitting there with him watching 2015. Watching, learning, you know, right there next to him. So, I mean, while she might not be anywhere near as good as him finding stuff, I do believe she's earned recognition and being able to at least recognize a lot of stuff. And again, I don't think he actually meant to implicate that she didn't know what the hell she was doing and couldn't find anything, but that's how she took it, which is all that counts. 2015 Philly going back to the bank. But that's the other cool part is, you know, those two have a relationship that's kind of, she'll be mad for a minute, then they'll squash it and move on with life. Way too many other things she could be mad about in the world. Now, I'm not saying he's not going to pay for it. But the cool part is I think about them is once he is done paid for it, once she's issued his punishment, that will be it, and it will be forgotten. Really. Yeah. Their mansion. They live in a big ass house too. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I never paid enough attention to figure out what kind of a house they live in. I'm sure they've mentioned it before and stuff. I get preoccupied. Oh, Mike, I didn't show you this. I don't know if you were around the other day, but we had somebody, Lurch's Coins and Games, did our first $100 donation, and we weren't quite prepared for that as far as what we would do as far as a 100 donator level, tier level type of thing. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think this is going to be something that would be good to go to $100 donator level? What do you think? Because honestly, that's exactly what's happening. Hey, no worries. I bounce in and out of TLT all the time too. Yeah, so that's going to Lurch for his $100 donation. I wanted to get him a silver bar because we had talked about Kenny had promised buying a silver bar of some sort, but then we went to my place and they didn't have any silver bars, but I managed to work him. on a killer deal on this. Which reminds me, I need to put this with Lurch's pack before I forget. All right, Mike, I appreciate you hanging out. Who else is here? Well, anybody else that's here and hanging out, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. I have to jam. I have to get this stuff to the bank. I have to get my blood drawn. I have to pick up the other half of my box. And then I'll be back here. And I'll see you guys later on this evening. You know how it goes. Be excellent to each other. Party on. And I will see you either on the next stream or in and out of the community, or who knows? We might pass each other on the street and not even know it. Y'all have a fun one. And thank you very, very, very much for coming by, hanging out. And we'll see you later. Absolutely, Mike.